Hello and welcome. I have three beautiful big background stamps to share with you today, and these are all by Stampendous for Spellbinders, and I've actually never used big stamps like this before, so I couldn't wait to get started. There are actually 4 in the set, and I'll put my link down below that will take you to the set of them, and you can check that one out as well. It's called Streamers and this one is called Leafy Lines, and you can see there are beautiful leaves in there, and actually a part here that comes apart as well, and you can stamp this area separately. And this one is called Agapanthus, and that reminds me of my mother so much because her garden was absolutely full of them, and I have lots of them in my garden now too. But that's really, really beautiful. And obviously the main colour for that one then would be sort of blues and lilacs, but we can change that up a little bit too. And this one here, I looked at this is Floral Garden, and it's one cling rubber stamp. It's roughly about 6 inches by 6 inches, I think. But I just couldn't wait to get started on that one. I opened it up and I'm just going to show you what I've done. So I stamped this out on a piece of paper, white card, not even watercolor paper, just ordinary white smooth card, and then I embossed it with some clear embossing ink. Hopefully you can see the shine there. Now this isn't going to be as delicate and precise as what's on the guideline here, but I just took the guideline on the packaging there, and it's not as easy to see as you would think just right away there, but I have got some little inks here, and we're just going for a kind of suggested area around here, and you can feel over that with your little ink brush. Oh, it's such a beautiful way to colour these because it's so delicate. You've got the white lines in there instead of the black lines. Now I'm probably going to be using these with some black ink to get that background too, but because I'm using a brush, and even a small brush wouldn't be just as precise as you would need to get into all of those areas, I'm just doing this and really enjoying building up some colour in there. You can see from this part here where the leaves are, so I'm again just getting a small brush and I'm going to go into these areas here with the green ink. And if it comes over the edge, well and good, it doesn't matter because this is the kind of airbrushed look, I think it is, that I'm looking for here. So let's go there and in there, and you can see all these areas that need to be green on here. Then I'm going to take some lilac ink, I think, and do these areas as well of the hydrangeas. But I hope you enjoy this. I'm absolutely just loving doing it. You can add more ink into the centers here and get those just a little bit darker if you want, and then let it go a bit lighter out to the outside. I added just a tiny hint of an aqua kind of blue colour into the background there, just so that that wasn't all just plain white. And then I know I need to add a sentiment onto it, but I didn't really want to add anything that would cover up that beautiful stamp. But I've taken the Lisa Horton Hello, and I know there's a little background here, but I just wanted to keep it very plain and not taking up too much area at all. So I just double cut the Hello itself, so that's just this little die. I cut it out once in white and once in green, and I'm just going to put that on. Yeah, there. Yes, I've had a little look. I don't really want to cover anything up, but yeah, I've just offset it so slightly up and to the right, the white one on top of the green one, and now a little bit of glue on there and put it into the center of the card. So I think anywhere else and it would cover up, you know, it just wouldn't look right. And well, it might look right there. No, here. Now I'm going to have a look at the Leafy Lines stamp. That's a great big background stamp as well. And you can see this one is actually in 2 pieces. So one part can be detached and you can use that on its own, or indeed you could probably use that big part on its own as well. So it's a big size again, so I'm using my stamping platform, and I've already got magnets holding that down. So all I'm going to do is have the card in there. I'm going to ink this, and instead of inking it with just the one colour this time, I think I'll go over that with sort of various different shades and just ink up some of the different areas. That would make a really, really lovely background just the way it is, but I'm actually going to add some watercolour pencil into the centres and just add a little bit of extra colour into that. Not an awful lot, just a little bit in some of the leaves and just around areas like this, and then I'll bring that out a bit into the leaf with some water and a water brush, or else a paintbrush dipped in water. So you can see there, I didn't actually paint all of the leaves because I wanted to leave it sort of kind of loose. And then I have backed it onto some ocean blue card, and I didn't have an awful lot of that card, so you can see I've actually taken the centre out of that to save it, because this piece will come in handy for something else. And now I'm just going to put this onto a card blank, so this will be 6 by 6. I'm kind of combining different elements from some of the new releases from this month. So I've taken the Happy Birthday, and this is actually from BB's Cats and Pugs Sentiment stamp set, and I've stamped that out, and I've got some 3D foam pads on the back, and of course it wants to jump about. I have layered that on the same matching card that I've put in at the back there, just to tie all of that together. And then I'm going to add some of these beautiful little flowers. So these are actually from Susan's new botanicals collection, and this is the Forsythia, and I'm just taking the little flowers and shaping them here. I'll just show you how to do one. So I've turned it over. This is the back of the flower, and I'm just bringing the petals in, turning it over again and pressing down in the center, and then I'm going to take some of these and just place them on top of where the leaf stems are there, and then I'm going to add some of these beautiful little gems into the center. So these are the Peridot self-adhesive Colour Essentials gems from Spellbinders, and they will work really, really well with that. So I think all of those colours go really well together. That's it finished, and I know that's not really the way those flowers were intended, or even the colour they're supposed to be, but I think they look really, really pretty on that background. So let me know down below in the comments if you like that too. Next on the list then is the beautiful Agapanthus stamp. That is really, really beautiful, and it's blue on there, but the ones I have in the garden are kind of a bluey lilac-y colour, so I'm just going to go with this beautiful little lilac stamp here. I've matted that onto some beautiful aubergine card. At this time, because there wasn't a lot of difference in the middle of the card, I didn't want to draw attention to it by taking the middle out of this, so I've left it whole like that, and then I've added some ribbon around the bottom. And the ribbon isn't exactly the same colour, but it ties in with it. So because there's a slight difference, I don't want to draw any more attention to it by adding a bow, but there we are. I have it on there, and that's it across the bottom of the card. So now I have stamped the congratulations from Babies, Cats and Pugs stamp set as well onto some white card and backed it onto some aubergine, which matches in at the back here as well. And I'm just going to pop that right across there. And that is such a simple card, but very, very effective. Now, I think that you need to have some things in your stash that makes really simple cards as well, and you could add lots and lots of different sentiments would work with that one, but it's a very, very quick and easy. So there we are, we've got 3 cards all made with those background stamps, and as I said at the beginning of the video, there is a 4th stamp set from this. I'll link to that down below in the description of this video as well. So don't forget, if you want to check those out, you can have a little look down. My links to everything will be down below in the description of the video again. I hope you like them, and I would really, really love to hear what your favourite is and what kind of technique that you like with that. And I know that's not even a normal colour of flower, but do you like that on there as well? Do let me know. I love to hear from you, and I look forward to that. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do that. Hit the notification bell and give the video a thumbs up and leave me a little comment if you enjoy it, of course. I'm looking forward to hearing from you and look forward to your company in the next video. In the meantime, happy crafting. Bye bye.